Doctor Confesses?
Dr. Helen Webberley was recently confronted live on air, and the woman interviewing her managed to get her to admit that she is selling hormones to 7-year-olds.
What?
You run a business selling puberty blockers to
Chat, look at the t-shirt, chat.
children.
Well, I don't run a business selling puberty blockers to children, so I think we just need to clear that up.
What do you do then?
Children don't need puberty blockers. Adolescents have puberty blockers once they've started puberty. So if we just clear that language up, because that's
Adolescents. And adolescents are?
Adolescents are young people who have started puberty.
Adolescents,
so
under 18?
Teenagers.
Under 18. So children.
Yeah.
I think it's a technical term. Children.
Bro, I would not. That shirt, dude. I can't.
So adolescents are?
How is this real?
Are young people who have started puberty.
Adolescents,
so
under 18.
Teenagers.
Under 18. So children.
Yeah.
I think it's a technical term.
Dude, the fucking, like, it's like a tiger with, like, its eyes rolled up into the back of its skull. Like, what is going on?
This is probably one of the most revealing exchanges we have ever had caught on camera with an actual medical practitioner. The woman interviewing her does a brilliant job of cornering her to the point where she has no way out.
For the medical term, children is a very emotive term, so children don't need puberty blockers. And let me just be clear, I don't sell puberty blockers to children. For free. Because actually young people in this country can't access puberty blockers. So just to clear that up, I don't sell puberty blockers to children. But
the puberty blockers that were supplied by your company, GenderGP, are given out for free. It's a lovely, lovely, warm, cuddly, fuzzy charity. Is that the case?
This is her first move, claimed that, well, no, they're not children. There's people under 18. And then she claims, I don't sell them.
I mean, it's agreed. You said they're not given. You said that you don't sell them. You run a business. You founded a business called GenderGP that supplies these drugs to under 18s, children. That's what I call under 18s, children.
Okay, well, listen, you've laid it out that I am the supplier and seller of puberty blockers to children.
Would you give them for free or not? Do you not give them to under 18s, or do you give them for free? Those are two simple questions.
She has her cornered here. There's nothing she can do. She just goes, She has no response.
Do you not give them to under 18s, or do you give them for free? Those are two simple questions.
Answer the fucking question.
You can't answer those questions, so you do sell them.
I've just clarified it several times. I don't sell puberty blockers
so they're given to them for
children.
free.
I sell puberty blockers to people under 18.
The doctors...
To under 18s.
You want me to answer, or you don't want me to answer?
I'm trying to clarify your answer.
And I'm clarifying with you that you introduced me to the world as somebody who runs a business selling puberty blockers to children. And I'm clarifying to you that that's not the case.
You're no longer involved in the business.
So did you want to move on to the conversion?
Yes, I'd love to, but I don't think if we are clear about this. But yeah, you're right. Let's move on.
I'm sure you would like to move on.
Do you believe that there are children who are born in the wrong body?
Born in the wrong body. Again, it's just, Julie, you need to really watch your language. This is
don't tell me what language to use. That's not going to go down well for you, Helen.
Well, I just did.
Transgender. It's like, oh my God, bro. It's like you ask a question, right? Like, is the sun hot? And they're like, well, I mean, I don't know. It might be a trick question. Like,
transgender children.
You define hot.
There are
children who believe that they're born in the wrong body exist.
I didn't say they're born in the wrong body because it's such an offensive thing to say.
She can't contend with the logic itself. She must claim it's offensive to question it. Watch what happens when the interviewer asks her, what is the youngest patient you have done this to?
Exactly.
What's the youngest age that your business that you founded, along with your husband, who I believe has been struck off as a GP, you're no longer registered, but you are, you're a doctor. You no longer have a license to practice. That was your choice in this country. What's the youngest age at which puberty blockers have been given to an under 18 child, as I'm going to use that word, by your company, GenderGP?
The appropriate time to give puberty blockers is when puberty starts.
So what's the youngest age?
The youngest age for puberty blockers, I mean, some children at the age of 3 or 4 can start puberty, and we give them puberty blockers.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me this is a doctor? This is a doctor, actually?
Different. That's a medical treatment.
Oh, that's a medical treatment.
That's a medical treatment for precocious puberty.
Comes back in again with now medical treatment.
That is literally what that is for.
You need to be really careful of your advice.
That's not for a trans child.
Oh, I see. That's for proper
Are you under the illusion that people who don't have a medical degree are incapable of reading what...
Dude, I really, honestly, am starting to be such a believer in like Malcolm's idea that a lot of these people are swamp hags. Like the old school like archetype of like a swamp hag, and that they're just like, yeah, they're like the old lady in the swamp that you're supposed to be worried about, but now they're in plain sight.
Medical experts say.
Well, interpreted.
You think I've wrongly interpreted? So when children are given puberty blockers
yeah.
for precocious puberty at an inappropriate time to slow their body down, to enable them to develop naturally, that is a medical treatment as opposed to a preferential treatment from a child who believes that they are trans. You understand the difference?
You're so cruel.
There it is again.
I'm cruel now.
It makes having a conversation impossible. This is all to evade questioning.
This is how they all are.
Can enter puberty as early as 7.
This is the reason, by the way, I was just like, I'm done having a conversation. You guys clearly don't want to have one.
Why can't you just answer the question? What age?
I mean, I did voice of the farm. I did look at that shirt.
No, I'm not. So you're saying
puberty starts as young as 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
Okay?
So you're saying that your company has given puberty blockers to children as young as...
prescribe.
I didn't ask about doctors. I asked you about your company.
But a company can't sell or give.
The people working for the company that you're the founder of.
The doctors.
The doctors, yeah.
Working
What's
with
the youngest
GenderGP.
age they've given them to?
I just told you. 7
years
8,
old.
9, 10, whenever puberty starts.
Okay, and is that for trans?
7.
Because the
children, transgender people.
That's for 2, 7 years old. And your company has been criticised by a senior judge, it wasn't a party to this particular court case, for not informing young patients about the risks of things like the train they're getting onto the train tracks.
Honestly, this entire like idea that kids know what anything at the age of 7, 8, 9 is just ridiculous. And this applies to everything, by the way. This isn't just like your gender. This is also like kids saying like, but like, you know, global warming and like we need to like save the earth. Like, shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. You're a kid. Shut up. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. Shut up and go catch some frogs. You know what I mean? Go skateboarding or something. I don't want to fucking hear from you.
So I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we need to re-normalize telling kids that they're stupid and then they should just shut the fuck up. Just like listen to the adult, just shut up, just go, you know, you're not right. I'm an adult, you're wrong. Go play with some dolls. That's what we need to do.
Quoting some of the risks there are: infertility, sexual dysfunction, bone density damage, brain developmental risk. Now,
you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Down the line, but we know the evidence is clear. Don't have a medical degree, but the evidence is clear. Read the reports, see what the medical experts who do know say, that actually the vast majority of youngsters who start on these puberty blockers move on to cross-sex hormones, and that's what the reaction is.
Dead Bub says, when I was a kid, I wanted Indiana Jones to marry Xena, the warrior princess.
A young child, how can anyone under the age of 18, how can they make a decision about their future like that?
This is the key question.
I think we have to give young people credit for understanding a lot of things in healthcare. So whether it's going in for a broken arm, whether it's going in for your adenoids, whether it's going in for grommets, whether it's going for puberty blockers.
Oh, you just slipped in the puberty blockers there. No, a kid knowing their arm is broken is not logically comparable to a 7-year-old grappling with the philosophy of their identity. These are not logically comparable.
Whether it's going for open heart surgery, you have to understand that parents and children make decisions.
But a lot of that
care.
is medical treatment for a problem.
And the problem is gender incongruence, gender dysphoria, the pubertal development. Okay. And the reason that we got into this discussion here today was because of this campaign.
You're wearing a T-shirt. Oh gosh, yes, proud of my stripes. Yeah. This is the Lush campaign, and it's got a tiger apparently celebrating having mastectomy scar.
Okay, that was way worse than I thought. That was way worse than I thought. Dude, with the fucking eyes rolled up into the back of his skull too. Like, dude, what is happening?
Perfectly healthy breasts.
Proud of my scars, yeah.
I thought it was just a furry.
Yeah, but puberty.
I hadn't registered that was what you were wearing. It literally makes me want to vomit.
Or would you like to... Can we have a bucket in here, please? But puberty blockers prevent this. So on the one hand, you're saying puberty blockers, you could give them to anybody else, but not for trans things, as you say.
Well, for non-medical reasons.
And yet, actually, that puberty blockers prevent breast development in transgender boys.
What that really means is they prevent a girl from having breasts.
Perfectly healthy breasts on a girl who needs her...
Well, you're again misgendering every single transgender boy out there.
If you've got a little boy or a little girl who says, I believe I'm trans, I believe that I am a girl or a boy, the opposite from what they have I don't believe in assigned at birth, for what they are. What is it that's different about them?
Well, the belief is not their belief. Their understanding is of who they are. It's your belief. You believe by looking down there that is a little boy, and what you're doing... I believe
that someone with a penis is a boy.
Yeah.
I'm a dinosaur. That's it. It's over. I'm a dinosaur now, and I will be treated as a dinosaur. Honestly, like, dude, what kind of dinosaur should I be? What kind of dinosaur should I be, chat? What do you think? Which one's the most OP, right? So it's like, I mean, T-Rex is the obvious answer, but I mean, like, probably velociraptors, because then you can have friends, right? So it's kind of like, I really like Ankylosaurus, but then they only eat they only eat grass, and that seems really awful. So I don't know how I feel about that one. That was my favorite, though. Ankylosaurus was my favorite because they had a mace and a shield on their back. I thought they were like so cool. You know, I was like, wow, that's like the cleric fucking dinosaur. Yeah. Ankylosaurus is also my favorite. Dude, me too. But the only problem is they only eat grass. And that seems like I'd rather not, you know, eat only grass.
I'm mistaken in that.
Would you like me to finish or not?
Just clarify.
Biology tells us that. I'm not sure that's a belief.
So you believe by looking at a penis that child is a boy.
Yes, I do.
But that child may well be saying to you, you've got it wrong. Your belief is wrong. Actually, inside my soul,
kids don't know anything. They don't know anything at their age, right? And it's like, maybe if you had a time machine, you could make a fucking argument. Like, maybe if you had a time machine, maybe if you could travel to the future and then look at the life of that kid and then be like, okay, maybe that kid is trans. That's like the only way that you could do it. There's no way you could possibly do this without that kind of technology. There's no way.
Inside my heart, inside my brain, I'm a girl. And people like you who deny that do an awful lot of harm. And people like you who put that out there on big social media.
Kids say that all sorts of shit. It's like, I told my dad I was a plant. I told all my friends I was a plant. Like, like I was like photosynthesizing and stuff. I was like really into like dryads and stuff.
Do ever such a lot of harm to those people who are transgender.
But where does that end? Because no one can tell me what's inside my soul, what's inside my heart. What if a perfectly healthy young girl believes that she is overweight? Should you give her drugs to change her body?
If my child said to me, I'm Spider-Man, should I affirm that as well?
Do you not think I've not been asked that before?
Well, exactly.
Spider-Man is not an identity.
Spider-Man's not a thing.
Spider-Man is a character from the television of a bloke who climbs up walls.
But a child could honestly believe that they are Spider-Man.
Not a belief.
How are we defining what is a valid belief? Because this is all subjective. But you act like Spider-Man would be too crazy.
I am female because I am female.
Yes, and that's
because I actually am.
Dinosaur.
And I can think. I can think that I'm
You've got it.
I can think that I'm a German Shepherd dog if I want, but it doesn't mean
the
that.
problem is like they're planting all of this shit in the heads of kids. It's obvious.
I am.
German Shepherd is a dog. We're talking about human identities here.
She tries to limit it down to just human identities. There's a lot of people out there that claim to be furries or animals or things of beyond human species.
I am so frustrated it's 12:59 because I was wanted to ask you like, whether if a troubled child came to you as a doctor with anorexia, believing she was too fat, would you affirm that and help her lose more weight?
Are you really asking that?
And she can't contend with that hypothetical at all. Once again, she just claims, how dare you?
How dare you?
So put 'em in the box.